Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in any part of the world. We are live on Radio Works, and this is Every Woman Dreams Show. As every Monday, I bring to you amazing, inspiring, exciting stories of women from across the globe. And today, we are demystifying the myth that we've been hearing as women, that women are enemies of themselves. I bring to you a woman who's made a difference in the world of empowering and making sure that other women are living their dreams. She is a broadcast presenter and an advocate for global social edification. She has dedicated her time over the years to supporting women from eradicating them from poverty. She is also the chief editor-in-chief of 3 publications, Sovereign Global Magazine for executive and leading entrepreneurs, The Quantum of Light, which is a magazine for authors and authors-to-be, and the Rich Woman magazine, Inside Philanthropic Minds. Today, my special guest is Dr. Marina Nani. Hello and welcome, Dr. Marina.
Wow, Asma, I'm so privileged. It's so much easier to interview somebody than to be interviewed.
Thank you for allowing me to have you on my show today.
No, it is my true privilege. And you know what? I was thinking that in life is not about what you receive or you don't receive. Life is
Right.
about what you do with what you receive, and especially with what you don't receive. I don't know if this makes any sense to our listeners, but I'm a great believer
Awesome.
that it is really a choice. We are all on this path journey into serendipity, and what is happening time to time, you are being, you feel overwhelmed, and feeling
Right.
overwhelmed is not a choice. So you have to go back
Mm.
and remember who you are. Remember how many things you already did and how much is ahead of you, and just decide
Wow.
that it is your choice. What you do next.
Wow. This is interesting. Now, let me take you a little bit back for my listeners and equally myself. We want to know how this great woman's journey started. How did it all start for you? At what point in your life did you decide to make the choice of leaving to inspire and to make a difference in other people's life?
I think each one of us is born with inner leadership, and I
Okay.
think what makes it or breaks it is a very, very dear moment to myself in my own
Okay.
experience when I decided to embrace my truth.
Mm.
And I decided to embrace my truth and go away with it, see what that takes me. And I
Okay.
decided that life is this karmic coin. On one side of the coin, you have your past with all the
Okay.
experiences, everything you learn, all the lessons. Because it's never about winning a battle or winning a war. It's all about finding your inner peace. So on one side
Right.
of the karmic coin is your past, and the lessons you learned are helping you to turn on the other side of the coin, which is your vision. But you see,
Okay.
it's about turning all the lessons from the past into your vision, into something that would help others, into something
Mm-hmm.
valuable. It's very hard to complete this coin. So your coin would only have your past.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
not the thing. Each coin got 2 facets. So it's only when you decide to take everything you learned in the past and create
Mm-hmm.
and deliver your vision. And once you deliver your vision, you have a full coin. I call it
Okay.
sovereign. That's why one of our magazines is called the sovereign.
Ah, okay, right.
So this is when I decided that everything I know is worth nothing unless I share it. And
Okay.
your story doesn't even begin unless you share it.
Aha, right. That's
person,
true.
each person got something that is so unique to them, which is their own true gift. But many times social conditioning, limiting beliefs are stopping you from turning that vision into a reality, from making happen your dream. And dreams are not
Mm.
just for people who can make it. Your dream, your own
Okay.
dream was given to you because you have it all already. That dream won't be given to you unless you have it all already. You have all the resources, you have everything that you need to make it a reality. And
Mm.
because, as I said, life is not about winning or losing, it's about
Right.
striving, failing. It's about embracing that race on every single day in your life and having the courage to inspire others and not being afraid of pushing your boundaries and pushing beyond your limiting beliefs, because what holds you back is not your ability,
Mm.
is your lack of belief. It's your choice. It's your choice to become who you could be. You know, when you look
Okay.
at
Okay.
your dream,
Let me
your
hold
vision,
you.
Asma.
Let me hold you on that. On that. How do you define that? You just mentioned that it is a choice to hold back. How do women, or how do we generally, how do we that holding back, that instinct to hold back? How do we defeat that? How did you defeat that? Perhaps you could share your story, and then we could find an inspiration from there.
Yes. So I'll give you a very good example, in a few seconds. But I think how we defeat our own limitation is by acknowledging, becoming aware that you have it all. And this is the true win.
Okay.
Having the courage to take responsibility
Mm.
for your talent.
Okay.
Because your
Okay.
talent is not given to somebody else. It's being given to you.
Exactly.
What are you going to do about it?
Okay.
You know, I call it Stardust. And it is my
Right. And I love that. I love that terminology, stardust.
yeah, but it's a scientific fact. If you Google it um,
Right.
on YouTube, for example, you'll find one of the directors from NASA explaining
Okay.
all the scientific facts about
Mm.
you being stardust, about every single atom in your body being coming from a different star.
Okay.
So it is a scientific fact. You know, in your brain there is
Mm.
and gold, unlike common knowledge, which
Mm-hmm.
is a myth actually, is not coming
Okay.
from. It's not a natural result on planet Earth.
Right.
It's coming from the universe. So I'll give you the story. So I'll give you a very recent story.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
usually
Love to hear all
get,
that.
I don't usually get ill. I'm very strong. I'm passionate. I feel
Mm.
that this is not my time to get ill or find excuses.
You wouldn't just allow that to happen, you know?
Yes, but yet this winter has been a terrible winter. It's been very long, and I felt
Oh, sorry
down
about that.
because it
Mm.
was a flu, a very vicious flu going on, and
Okay.
many times I thought I'm not going to make it. So I wanted to go
Mm.
to the hospital, but they had no beds.
Oh,
So
sorry.
they said, oh, so many people were suffering with this flu. People were dying actually, that they
Mm.
ran out of beds. So they said to me, you are very welcome to come, but you are going to be, there are no beds. So you are going to sit on a wheelchair in a hallway. And it's a
Mm.
very long waiting time for a doctor to see you. So I thought, blimey, I don't want to die on a hallway in a hospital on
Mhm. No,
on a chair, waiting for a doctor to see me.
no way. Mm.
But I was really in a very dark place. I thought, I
Okay.
really thought I'm not going to make it. But then, with my last drop of power, let me grab, because it's my notebook. I'm going to read it out to you. Just 1 second.
Okay.
So I'm back to you. So I wrote this on the 17th of January
Okay.
when I was feeling not well. And I wrote this. I'm going to read it out to you. And
Okay.
because I was having fever, I wasn't sure, what's happening next to me. And
What's
anyway, so I
happening?
said,
Right.
powerless from a stupid flu. No beds available. Don't really want to die on NHS chair on a hallway, waiting for the doctor to come. Where are all the solutionaries? Solutionaries,
Mm.
I call the people who got the solution for a certain
Yeah,
challenge,
who have
right?
the solution? Right. I get it.
So I say if, and then I cross if, and I said no. When I am back to myself, I have to do few things before I die. One, I have to
Mm.
find the health solutionaries directory, which I'm working on it right now. So the health
Okay.
solutionaries directory, because I thought, okay, NHS cannot help me. What about all the people I know? They wrote books, they got solutions, they could help me.
Okay.
Where are they? I can't find them in one given place. And I was
Mm.
too ill to think of anything or anyone. And then I said the second thing I wrote down is I'm going to give a series on prevention, health prevention,
Okay.
with Dr. Jill Barham, the Vitality Hour, for NHS to be run on their internal TV network, for BBC, for Channel 4, for private clinics
Mm.
everywhere in the world. And then I said,
Whoa.
I'm going to launch a massive awareness campaign across our media channels on Radio Works World, on UIPTV, the Quantum of Light, the Sovereign Magazine, and Rich Human Magazine, which is
Mm.
another magazine we are launching in September. For,
Okay.
and it's inside philanthropic times. It's all about the women who are making the difference.
Wow.
And I'm going to help the solutionary to save lives, to save somebody's life.
Mm.
So I'm going
You
to
know.
create, there is another 2 points, right? I have to finish this. So create
Mm.
success stories for NHS to save NHS. So 5, I'm going to engage solutionaries to save lives. So I was in a point where I couldn't even drink water. I couldn't speak. I couldn't think. I couldn't stand up. I was really in a bad place. But I found the power to write down
Right.
what I'm going to do next. So this is a project I've
Exactly.
been working on since.
This is where the inspiration comes from, where you are in a challenging situation, and then you turn it all round to produce an exciting and a story that's going to make a difference even in that situation. And that is inspiring, very much inspiring for myself and of course for my listeners. Go ahead. I'm so enjoying listening to you.
Actually, I never shared this yet, so it's a first. It's a breaking news.
Okay. Oh,
So because you
I
asked me
like
for a story,
this
so
together.
the story
Hmm.
doesn't begin until you share it. So now the story of solutionaries is going to start. So if you
Wow.
are holding a solution to anything, to healthy
Mm-hmm.
well-being issues, to educational issues, to challenges in any industry,
Yeah.
connect with us.
Right.
Connect with us. Asmau is going to interview you. I'm going to interview you. I'm going to publish your story in one of our magazines. I'm going to
Mm.
give you the space and the airtime for you to save somebody's life.
Right. This is an exciting and an awesome opportunity to everyone listening, and I believe that we're going to get lots of people who are wholeheartedly willing to support this cause and willing to give in their best in how they can support this new revolution on health.
But you see, what happened us now, I at the time, because I wasn't
Right.
well, this word
Okay.
came to me. I never heard that word before. So I wasn't even
Mm.
sure it's a word, and I was checking with a good friend of mine yesterday because we are working together on this.
Just
Checking
find
if
it.
this is
Uh-huh.
even a word. But you know what? I don't care if it's a word or not. It's a
Of
word now.
course.
So
We
the
create it.
all the people who survive a certain challenge for
Mm.
themselves and made it through, now they have a solution for somebody else. And even if you
Right.
one person, that means you are a solutionary. You are a person
Exactly.
who can help somebody else. And you
Somebody else, right?
tell me if there is anyone out there who did not overcome a certain challenge.
Mm.
We all do. We all do. It's
Right.
almost like,
Exactly.
otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of
Of
life
course. Of course.
unless you
Right.
grow?
When there,
Because there is
exactly.
there is nothing in between where you are to where you want to be, and there is nothing for a very simple reason. So
Mm-hmm.
have the chance to grow your own wings and
Right.
fly to only eagles there. You know, it is
Mm.
so so natural for human beings to be kind to themselves, and yet they treat themselves as if they are their worst enemy. In the way you treat yourself, you treat others.
Right.
So I believe, Asma, that kindness starts with you. Inner peace starts
I,
with you. So we are talking about peace, and we are talking about being a warrior, fighting the war. No, it's not about fighting. It's about being
right.
kind. And
Mm.
we are the humankind, and most of the time we forget to be both. We are humans, and we find all the excuses not to be kind. But we are the
Not.
human. We are designed as the humankind.
Yes. Yes. So it's something that should be innate. It's something that is inborn, and
It
yet,
is. It is already.
sadly, yeah,
It is
it
already.
is.
The social
Yes.
conditioning, the poverty, the unfairness,
Mm.
all the
Yeah, the social justice, and yes.
all the things that people feel overwhelmed with are just excuses. Nothing can stop
Mm.
you to master your unique gift, because it's only you who got that gift.
Okay.
Nobody else could have your gift. They could copy you. They could, steal your rights away or whatever. But
Yeah,
nobody
but you
can
are
give
unique.
you
You are
how they
unique
do.
in what you do. Mm.
Absolutely, it is that essence that is unique to you, and
Right.
that essence is almost like a secret medicine
Okay.
to lack of confidence, to
Okay.
alienate, to loneliness. All the
Okay.
big challenges that humanity is facing right now could be
Mm.
healed with your true essence.
Right. That's hello, doctor.
I'm here. I'm here.
Good, good. Yeah, I am so super excited. I mean, it's so refreshing listening to you and sharing your inspiring stories and how you come about with some of the initiative which are just innate, which are just inborn. And it is displays in every humankind, like you did rightly said, and it's all about trying to identify that strength from inside you and making the best out of your own self. Thank you for those inspiring words. Now, let me I know you are into so many projects, activities, exciting all around the globe. Can you walk us through five of the major things that really excite you about life?
Yes, anytime. So
Okay.
the one thing that excites me and makes me very grateful. I can't wait to wake up in the morning. Actually, I know it sounds crazy. I always
Yeah,
so
you
ready.
can imagine the times where people don't just want to wake up from bed, like they just want to stay in there and just wow the whole day in bed, right? And it's different, hearing you say you can't wait to wake up is like, okay, she's different.
I can't wait to wake up in the morning because
Okay.
so much ahead of me. Even if I have
Mm,
only 1 day left, this is my chance to turn this
I
blank
see.
canvas into a masterpiece. This is my chance today to make a difference, to make a significant difference, even in a small way, you know?
I see.
And what excites me about human beings is our ability to use words, because words have power.
Okay. Right.
So let's say, I'll explain why. So let's say you are going through a difficult time. There are challenges that you cannot see turning them round. And
Okay.
usually, nobody can solve all challenges. Sometimes they are due to unforeseen or natural causes, the elements, political movements, economic crash, you name it. There's so many
Yes.
causes for challenges. But
Yes.
you can do one thing. In the midst of
Okay.
everything, every single human out there listening to us right now can do one thing. Remember that
Mm.
the words you put in your mind are your choice.
Exactly.
The words have power.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Very powerful.
instead of thinking of what you don't have, start thinking
Okay.
and be grateful for what you have already.
What you have. Right.
Focusing on what you have gives you the chance to be more, gives you the chance
Okay.
to grow it. It's almost like a
To
seed,
grow.
right? You have a thought and you are thinking, "Oh, I wish I could be this. I could be
Mm.
a radio presenter like Asma is, yes? So,
Mm.
but I don't have any chances." So right there, you kill the seed. You got a beautiful thought, but you kill the seed. Because
Exactly.
in
Exactly.
reality, you could think, wow, I could be like Asma. You know, you
That's
could
true.
think, nobody can stop you to think that way.
So
So,
it's all about
my,
being
my
positive and staying positive, having a positive mindset.
but that is very simple through the power of your own words. So instead of asking yourself how I'm going to be like Asma, you could say,
Okay.
wow, I could be like Asma.
Okay.
So you have to trade the how I'm going to do this into the wow, I'm
Okay.
doing this.
Yeah. So being and then making it the first move. Good.
Because your mind is waiting for instructions from you.
Exactly. Precisely.
So those instructions are not happening outside your mind. They're only happening in your mind. But
That's
remember,
true.
everything happens twice. First in your mind,
Mm.
always. First in your mind,
And then.
and then in
Mm.
reality.
That's.
You see, I remember a time when I wanted to create the author club.
And I mind what the potential of influencing the reality. So if you are positive,
Defines it. The standards of
yeah,
your thinking determine the standards of your life.
exactly, that's true.
It's a fact. It's a reality.
That's true.
If you imagine
Yes, that's a
you are
reality.
sitting on a chair, and that was once somebody's dream. It was once in
Mm.
somebody's mind, but they turned
Okay.
it from a dream, from a image, from a vision into a reality. So you are sitting on that chair.
That's it.
That's the very first example that comes to mind. So
Mm.
instead of focusing on the past, on what happened to you, how you've been the victim of so many difficult circumstances, just think for yourself, and remember, you could be the cause of your own life.
Okay.
You don't need to blame anyone for what happened. Everything that had happened to you happened for you. Everything that had happened to me, happened for me.
Mm.
Everything. Even the worst times in my life, they happened for me, not to me. I'm looking back now.
Okay.
I'm going to be 57 this summer, and I'm so grateful
Mm.
for every single day. And I remember a time when I was, let's say, 30 years old, and now I'm going to be 57 years young.
Wow.
You see? So you see how it's a choice. It's a choice,
Yes.
and the words have power. When I'm telling
Yeah. How
myself that
you
I'm
interpret it,
about to
how you
be
interpret it,
president,
and how
yeah,
you make sense of it. Yes. Mm.
exactly. So you asked me another four things I'm excited about, and I'm very, very
Mhm.
grateful to start with. I'm very grateful for the Author Club because the Author
Okay.
Club was an old dream of mine. And I
Okay.
wanted to help people see that doesn't cost you anything at all
Okay.
to write a book or to publish a book. This is 2018.
Okay.
Could cost you everything, could be very expensive, could cost you your life, your success if you don't.
Mm.
Because you simply go on Amazon and publish your story. It's that
Yes.
simple. And there is so much support available. At the Author Club, I'm helping everyone to structure their book, to
Okay.
find the best title, to decide who the readers are. And in the
Okay.
choice, I taught thousands
So
and
that is
thousands of
specific.
people.
Okay, that is specifically for authors and people who are interested in writing their stories, in sharing a book,
Exactly,
and just basically
exactly.
sharing a story to the world. Okay.
So you see,
So
because you
this is
can't
the
you
first
can't, you
one.
can't expect people to knock on your door and say, "Oh, share your story with me."
Yeah, right, right.
But when you
But
open the door,
you can
it means
write it, yeah, for generations to come, and then people would have a share of your story. Right.
exactly. So it is again is a choice. Another very exciting thing that is happening in my life right now and fills me with joy and gratitude is the Quantum of
Uh-huh.
Life magazine, which is
Okay.
a magazine for authors and authors to be.
All right.
An artist. We have a lot of people who are painting and they think,
Okay.
well, I don't have a book, but actually they do have a book because the story behind each painting is another
Each
story,
thing right, exactly.
you know?
So
So,
you give them that opportunity to write about the stories behind their paintings and their artwork.
and I always tell people, I can sponsor your first page in the magazine. So it doesn't cost you
Okay.
anything. You just need to gather yourself the courage and the
Wow,
desire
this is
to be more.
cool.
You see?
I see.
So then
Okay.
the fourth um this was the third one. The fourth thing I'm very excited about is Sovereign magazine. And
Okay. Yes.
and we have the Sovereign Club where the people who turn their challenges into success are coming along to share their story, share their stuff.
Okay.
And we have the Stardust Award, of course. And last year
Right.
we had the Stardust Award in London, and we had to choose
Okay.
over 2,000 stories from around the world. And we had people from
Wow.
all over the world. I think we had 50 people who won the award. And every one of them
That's,
changed
mm,
their life since. And I'll tell you why. Even if they were very successful, the fact that they've been recognized for their contribution
right.
made a huge difference
Exactly.
and made them even more powerful, even better at what they are doing. Because
Yes,
we are
that's
all
true.
givers. And naturally, human beings are givers. But
Mm-hmm.
when you give and give and give, somehow you dry out. So then you go hide away because you have nothing left to give. But when you
Right.
learn to receive the recognition you deserve, then everything flows because we are energetic beings. We are all energy. So the
That's
energy
true.
of giving is powered by the energy of receiving.
Okay.
So this is why the fourth reason I'm very grateful and happy in my life every single day is the Sovereign magazine with the Stardust Awards. And then the fifth one, which is the first one actually, is the very top of, of, my gratitude is being alive.
Wow.
You
Yes,
know,
of course.
being alive and having another chance each day to make a
Mm-hmm.
difference, to help somebody to become better. Because you see, people can't compare themselves with other people. It is this
Mm-hmm.
myth, it is this myth about competition. And it's impossible to compete against other people, other human beings. It's not possible. It's not an option. If you think of the athletes who train every single morning at 5 o'clock when others are still in bed, they go there
Mm.
and train, and they train, and they train, regardless of elements, they train. The winter, summer, whatever it is that is happening,
Yeah.
doesn't matter because they train.
Yeah. They are
So
investing their time, their energy
they
into.
focus on their
Mm-hmm.
performance. They don't focus on somebody else's performance, you know?
Of course.
And
Sure.
when they go on the podium, on the champions podium, it's not because
Yeah.
they won against others. They won against themselves.
Right.
They killed their own limitations. They didn't kill the competition. They killed their own
Yes.
limitations. And this is what makes you a winner. The desire to compete against your own limitations. And this is what life is.
Yeah.
Life is about growing, growing from a seed into a fruit-bearing tree. So other people could have a feast for their soul.
Whoa. This is powerful.
Yes, so these are the 5 things I'm grateful for.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Marina, for allowing us time today to take a walk through your life, your mornings as you wake up, and what you do to basically, like you did say, be a tree that bears fruit so other people can feast through you, so other people can benefit, so other people can be greater through you. You've been an inspiration to lots of people across the globe. I've been following your stories, and I'm so glad to have you producing my show and having you today on my show. Thank you so much for allowing me time. I am totally inspired by your stories and by your energy and the zeal to keep going. And you are such an inspiration to us as young women, myself, and of course, all the other women and men listening to us today. It's been Every Woman Dream Show. Like I always promise you, I bring to you inspiring, amazing, exciting super women from across the globe who share their stories so they can inspire us to be better, to be greater, and to push and make the world a better place and a safer place. It's been a wonderful day again today on Every Woman Dream Show with Dr. Marina, who is my producer, of course, and also the Chief Executive Director of 3 super magazines: the Sovereign Global Magazine, the Quantum of Light, and Rich Woman Magazine. She's been an amazing woman. Thank you. And if you want to be featured on the show, please do send an email to info@radioworks.world. Info@radioworks.world. Catch me again, same time next week as I bring to you another amazing woman from somewhere across the globe, any part of the continent. Just watch out for another inspiring story next week, same time. Thank you for joining us, and bye bye for now.
Goodbye. You are Stardust.
Thank you.